if he's left that red on, he's unlucky. He couldn't have hit that better.
Well, how did the red not drop? Let's have a look at that again. I mean, he had to catch it very thin, as you say, will it? Well, looked like it was going to drop, but he got a good cue ball. Well, it was a good cue ball until that red finished over the pocket.
And bar the flick on the green, I think he'd have got it in behind yellow and brown. I didn't realise at the first time we saw that the cue ball actually flicked off the green to make that red possible. And what a kiss that is as well. Okay, it'd have been on the green or brown maybe without the kiss, but you dream of those kind of kisses.
Six. Seven.
Just held up enough. We'll have to go up for the blue
12.
again off this.
Thirteen.
May decide, because the pink's out of commission slightly, I mean, it could play a little cannon on the pink here. Just needs to flick it. That's good. That's very clever. It'd be unlucky if it's not on a red.
18.
If he'd kissed that half ball, it would have been absolutely perfect. But quarter ball is just lost position again slightly.
19.
Yes, and he's not perfect on the blue now. So he's having to work hard for these.
Twenty-four.
Well, supposedly that's the one difference I've seen with him. You know, when he first came here, what was it, 4 years ago, age of 17, he didn't seem to be interested in making a patient break. He ought to be there. If it wasn't there, he'd try and make it there. But you can see the measured approach here.
30.
Just playing his way into this session this morning.
I think we've said many times on commentary, it's just amazing how it's took him so
31.
long to suddenly bring his junior form into professional snooker, and that's the difference. I think it's the same in all sports. There's hundreds of very, very talented young players that won't eventually make the grade, but of course this young man now has kicked on again. And obviously it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. Very exciting prospect. And now he's got the pink in open play. You would expect him to win the frame at this visit.
Forty-three. 44.
'That's it, 55 ahead, 67 remaining. As soon as he pots the red, there'll only be 59 remaining, so he needs a red and a colour.
$51.
Had a little bit of a run of the ball in this frame, but that's why in these long matches, you hope that the run of the ball will, in the end, even out. This pink to go 62 points in front with 59 left. It's not over the line yet. Not over the line yet.
I suppose some people would be saying, why didn't you just roll the pink in and not play for position? But your opponent carries on when he just needs one snooker, so it was a pink that you were expecting him to pot. I think there's just enough room for this red to sneak in here. He'd like to do it without hitting the pink, which he has done. Now, it'll be tough to clear from here, but he's got a chance. That's not turned out too badly, actually. I'm not sure he played it like that.
Well, I think he's had thoughts of playing a cannon into the black, but if it had been a bit thinner on the pink, he could have played it with a bit more pace. But he's got the black into play. He hasn't got a lot of points to play with. He's 49 points behind, but there's only 51 remaining, so he can afford to play one pink.
Yes, it's essential here, John, isn't it? He doesn't get straight on the pink. He must have an angle on the pink so he can drop on both reds. This is a really important shot in this frame. Anything but straight is good, and he's played it absolutely perfect. He can get on both reds. And if he gets on it straight, John, and gets on the black, it is a chance.
I couldn't have played it like that. I could not have played it like that. I mean, he could have dropped in the middle, played the red to the left corner. He'd have had the black along the top cushion. I don't understand why he's chose that type of shot.
Well, why didn't he just roll in between the two? As you said, it was just absolutely perfect.
Strange. He looked to have the perfect angle, didn't he?
Absolutely. We'll have a little look at that again, I'm sure.
Well, just hold on, I'll go and ask him.
14.
Yeah, but I mean, there's the position there. I mean, just drop on the cushion. And he stunned it for some reason. Well, that's what we suggested. Hawkeye never gets it wrong.
Maybe he just hit it so badly that he got into it too much. That's all I can think, because what he played, well, we've seen, he's played safe off it. It was a nothing shot. .42 points behind, 43 remaining, no value whatsoever in potting the red. And if he pots the red and doesn't get on the black, then he'll need a snooker. Now, he would love to play the red to the right of the black and bring the black into play, but the only problem is with that, he's got to be very careful he doesn't leave a chance of that red in the far end of the table. So he must be thinking of playing the safety off this. Well, it's not guaranteed. Well, that won't help his cause. Although there's still a few balls, and at least he got the red safe, I suppose, and he'll be looking for an opportunity first chance he gets to try and play a safety shot off the red to the right of the black. Judd, of course, wants to keep that black there. That's his little bit of insurance. Just thinking of playing a safety shot off this red to the right of the black, and the reason he's thinking of that, okay, as I say, he wants it there, but he can't cover that red, and he knows it would be an easy shot for 딩전휘vs트럼프 to hit that red onto the black and bring it into play. So if he's going to do it, why doesn't he play safe and leave the black there? Anyway, all those thoughts considered, he's playing this one, and boy, has he played this well. If he doesn't kiss the brown, this is perfect.
A lot of thinking time, and boy did it pay off. Trump got him in a snooker that's missable. Needs to hit this, otherwise he'll need a snooker.
Well, that's the most obvious line, but he's not prepared to risk that. He thinks it's an easy swerve. He's going to hit this red on the left-hand side of the table, but he needs to get it safe. Just making certain that he doesn't leave the red to the right of the black. I don't think it does.
I'm surprised he could push into the brown here, because he's going to have to push it out before it comes back. Oh, he's played that one. I thought he was playing the one next to the black.
Well, Judd Trump 4.
And now 딩전휘vs트럼프 needs a snooker.
But he didn't get it, so Trump still 2